Welcome back everybody to this new video of TechSpress. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with advertising into Instagram really easily processed. So the first things first, remember that Instagram ads are created and managed through the Meta Ads Manager. So this is the same platform you use for the Facebook ads, and it gives you all the tools you needed for success Instagram advertiser. So what you need to do is to get started to the business.facebook.com, or even if you're into the business.instagram.com and you go over visit the new site, this will be sending you directly into the facebook.com business Instagram section. So to get started with some ads into Instagram, choose the option that says get started. And here, this is the first way. If you don't have one, you'll need to create one and connect your Instagram business profile to it. And once you are logged in, you'll find an ads manager into the left hand menu and all the tools to get started there. So what I'm going to be doing here is to go directly into start now, go to the ads manager. And this will be sending me directly into the ads manager so I can start with my first ad. Once I am in here into my first ad, it will be sending me here into my ads manager section where I can go for the upper right corner that says create an actual first campaign. Now here into my load creation, it might be asking me how would I like to get started. So this is the goal you want to achieve with your ad. So there are options that include the awareness. There are options to include the traffic, the engagement, the leads, the app promotion, the sales, and all of that. So choose the objective that best aligns with your current marketing goals and click into the option that says continue. This is where you tell Meta you wanted to see your app. In the audience section, you have powerful targeting options. For example, here are the demographics. There are behaviors, there are interests, there's connections, there's custom audiences, or lookalike audiences. This is based into what you're actually aiming for. For example, let's say that I focus here into my new traffic ad assets. And here I have, for example, the conversions. Into my conversions, here is my conversion location. Let's say that I wanted to choose where you want to drive some traffic. Let's say, for example, to Instagram only. And I wanted to maximize the goals. Here is the same Instagram profile I wanted to be using. And here's my daily budget I would like to add. Or if you want, you can go for a lifetime budget. And there we go. Once you have done this process, you can schedule where you wanted to start your campaign and when you wanted to end this campaign. Here's my audience control. Where is the location of the product I wanted to be focusing on? So now here I can choose the country where I wanted to be locating this. I can choose different parts of the country. Let's say, for example, London, California, United States. I enable that element. And you can see that here it is. So the more information I have here into the right section should be apparent, lower cost per results and all of that. Here now I can focus, for example, for the ages up to 13, let's say to 32 or 28 or even 30. There we go. Now here into my genders, I can choose all the genders. Here's the languages, here's the placements. I can focus. For example, here into my placements, I can hit into edit, and instead of going for the advances in placements, I choose manual placement. Into manual placements, let's say, for example, that I only wanted to enable Instagram. And into Instagram, for example, I wanted to show Instagram feeds, Instagram profile feeds, Instagram Explore Home. But if this is a video and you wanted the coast to focus with maximizing only stuff like videos, let's say that I wanted to disable all the feeds and I wanted to enable only for stories and into reels. This is how it should be appearing my posts into Instagram stories and into Instagram reels. Both I think are really attractive. Now that I have focused with all of this process, you can see that we have an estimate daily results of how many people might see my element, and I hit for next. Once you have now done this process, here it should be appearing your campaign already been created. Now, in my case, this is an actual account that we have just closed, but I'm going to be opening a new account so you can see what actually happened when I generate my first ad campaign. Here you can see that into my ad account, it should be appearing all the ads that I have generated through Yoast, and here should be appearing the assets. Here should be appearing my results, the total results hidden, the reached, the impressions, the cost of this specific element, and so much more. So you can see that we have a lot of information right over here. So what I can do is to see which one performed well from the last 30 days, from the last year, compare, or even the maximum amount, so we can see now the total impressions and see which one was the best for you. For example, I think like the best one, I'm gonna go and focus for cost per resource, and I believe like one of the cost per resource that weren't so bad were this one actually. So now that you have now selected that element, what I can do now is to select this Instagram post and try to measure more result into my charts. What went well, what went wrong, what could go better, the amount that I have just spent. Here's my publication, my age distribution, the platform where they check out all that element, and there you have it, guys. This is a really easily tutorial how you can get started with the Instagram ads, and you can of course leverage by checking more information about that specific post. So don't forget, guys, to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great tools how we can get started with this specific element. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and hopefully with all this being said, we can all see you guys next time.